What up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Lucky. I'm back with another one. This video is for all the guys out there that are currently going through it right now with, your old lady, your wife, your girl, your shorty, whatever, whoever, regardless of your title, regardless of her title, your status, or whatever, you just going through it. Let me explain something to you, okay? Whatever it is that you going through, it's you choosing to go through it. Let me break it down. If you're in a relationship where you're not getting out of it what you require out of it, then you have to ask yourself, why are you there? Why are you in a situation that you're not getting what it is that you want or need out of it? Usually it's because of an emotional attachment. Now, I know every time I talk about emotional attachments, I always get, people that are coming back and saying that I got issues and stuff like that, right, guys? But listen, the emotional attachment that you have to that woman, to that relationship, to her title, to what you thought it was going to be like, to what it used to be in the past, to what you want it to be in the future, your emotional attachment to all of those things is the one thing that's keeping you in a situation that does not allow you to be happy, does not allow you to be peaceful. Guys, you have to break the attachment. Let me explain something to you. When you are attached to someone or something, it can blur your vision. It can cause you to see things that aren't really there. Your mind will play tricks on you. When you are emotionally attached to someone or something, you become a slave to that someone or something. You won't be able to break away. The attachment keeps you there. The attachment makes you think that you are one with that thing or that person, that special someone. Guys, how can you call someone special who treats you like trash? How can you call someone special who does not respect you? They're not loyal. They're violating you. They're betraying you. Whatever it is that they're doing, they're lying. They're deceitful. They're just not treating you in a way that you require. How is that person special? You're holding on to who that person used to be. You're holding on to what it is you want that person to be. Who that person, who it is that you want that person to be. You have to let go. You have to detach. Detaching from someone that you are attached to is going to probably be the hardest thing that you do. But I promise you, as someone who has done it, it is worth it. You may not see it now. You may not understand it now, but you have to go through the process. When you go through the process, you'll be able to understand what it is like on the other side. You know how it's like sometimes it's like you gotta see it to believe it. You'll never see it if you don't put yourself in a position. You will never understand what your life will be like once you detach from that person until you actually do it. But as long as you keep holding on to that attachment, you stay locked in with that person, you'll never know what's on the other side. I promise you. Now, you know what? I don't make promises. But I'm telling you, on the other side of that, of you detaching from someone who is not good for you, trust me. Trust me. Right now you're scared. You're scared to take that step because of the unknown. Everybody's afraid of the unknown. You don't know what it's like on the other side. All you know is the last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Okay, and look, you may have out of the past, however long y'all been together, dealing with one another in a relationship or whatever. For the most part, it may have all been good, and then now you're hitting that quote unquote rough patch, right? You hitting that point in time where It ain't what it used to be. Y'all are bumping heads and all of that. And listen, that's normal in a relationship. It happens and it's okay. But if you're in a rough patch, you're in a rough spot, you're going through ups and downs in your relationship, but the person that you're in a relationship with is being disrespectful, they're being disloyal. You understand what I'm saying? They're lying, they're deceiving, and things of that nature. Unfortunately, stuff like that is normal, but you don't have to accept it. Just because people do that doesn't mean that you're supposed to accept that type of treatment from people. And this is the part that I don't understand. Why are you accepting the unacceptable? It doesn't make sense. Guys, you got to break the attachment. Listen, attachment is the root of all suffering. I'm going to say it again. Attachment is the root of all suffering. You have to detach, guys. Listen, let it go. Let go of the feeling that, oh, I have to be with this person and this and that. Listen, it blurs your vision. Let me explain something to you. When you detach from that person, I guarantee you, you won't even look at them the way you looked at them when you were attached to them. Attachment will blur your vision. Attachment will make somebody ugly look good. Attachment will make somebody who treats you bad seem like they treat you good. I'm telling you guys, attachment is the root of all suffering. When you learn how to detach from people and from things, you will live a much better life. Listen, I get it. I get it. You've been with this person for so long, man, and y'all are just locked in. You had all these goals, dreams, and aspirations of doing all of these things. I get it. It happens. I've been there. Plenty of men have been there. You have to get to the other side of it, man. Listen, a woman knows when you're attached to her. A woman knows when you are that man who is too weak to walk away from her. She knows it. Okay? Trust me, she knows it. And I promise you, man, if you're dealing with a woman that is manipulative and things of that nature, she's going to use your weakness against you, or she's going to use your weakness in her favor. And a lot of times, I've said this before, but a lot of people have jumped on me and was like, "Nah, that's not the case." I honestly believe that sometimes women don't realize what it is that they're doing, because it's something it's biological. I don't think that they're really sitting down plotting on like how they can get a good woman. I don't think a good woman really realizes it. Now, yes, there are women out there that they just thrive off of this. This is what they do. You understand what I'm saying? They go out and seek guys that are not strong men, that are not confident men, that are not assertive, and they go out and get the guys that they know they can manipulate and emasculate, and get them to do whatever they want this man to do. But I'm talking about if you that dude who in a relationship over time, you don't realize that as a man, you've gotten weak, and now the dynamic in the relationship has shifted to where, coming in, you were dominant, and now you're in a situation where you're the submissive one in the relationship. And when you have that in a relationship where the woman is more dominant, and you're the submissive one, it's just not going to work out well. It's definitely not going to work out well for you. Okay, I can tell you that it's not going to work out well for you. But then what happens is you get to the point, right, where you're so attached to this woman that you can't even get your dominance back because you fear losing her. You can never fear losing a woman, and that's where this attachment comes in. When you are emotionally attached to a woman, you're going to not want to lose the woman. You're going to want to hold on to that woman. Your attachment to her is what makes you weak. Your inability to say no is what makes you weak. Your inability to stand up for yourself is what makes you weak. This is how an emotional attachment works against you as a man. You have to break the attachment. Some of you guys, I know it. Y'all are just in a relationship and you're not getting anything out of it. You just go to work, you come home. You go to work, you come home. You go to work, you come home. You go to work, you sit in the driveway for an hour and a half, scrolling through your phone or talking to your homeboy, whatever, because you don't want to go in the house. Listen, if you are not willing to lose it all for your dignity, for your self-respect, you know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to lose it all for your peace of mind, then you're always going to be trapped in that particular situation. I get it, man. It hurts. It's painful. You know what I'm saying? To just think about, oh, me not. But how painful is it to walk away from somebody that's treating you bad? Think about it. How much do you have to not really care about yourself that you care more for a person that is mistreating you? You care more and you would rather stay in a situation with someone who is mistreating you than to go through the hurt and the pain that you're going to have to go through from walking away from that person to get your dignity, to get your self-respect, to get your confidence back, to get that self-esteem back where it needs to be, simply for the peace of mind. Come on, man. You got to take a good look at yourself and you got to ask yourself why. Why are you like this? It's that emotional attachment. Look, I'm not going to keep y'all long, man. And y'all know when I say I'm not going to keep you long, I still be going for like another 5-10 minutes. Listen, guys, there are plenty of men who are broke, busted, and disgusted, right? And have, listen, everything in your body affects everything in your body, okay? Your body affects your mind affects your body. If you are not doing well mentally and emotionally, your body is going to suffer. Stress, things of that nature. There are a lot of illnesses that are that can go back to, things like stress. If you're in a situation where you're stressed and your stress is coming from that woman or your stress is coming from that relationship, man, come on. Come on. Not only are you hurting yourself mentally, you're also hurting yourself physically. Your health depends on you getting up out of that situation. So hold on, you mean to tell me while you're here, you're going to stay in a situation that doesn't allow you happiness, that doesn't allow you peace, that doesn't allow you respect? You're going to stay in that situation while you're here only to shorten your time here? Come on, man. It's not making sense, but I get it. Many people go through this. Many men go through this. Listen, you got to be willing to put it all on the line for yourself. You have to be willing to put it all on the line for yourself, guys. Break the attachment. I'm telling you. Emotional attachment is the root of all suffering. Break the attachment, you end the suffering. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all guys. Look, I'm gonna let y'all go. All right. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Anybody going through it, man? It's you. You're making the conscious decision to stay in that situation. You can't change that woman. You can't change her. Yo, listen, you cannot save her. It just is what it is. You can't save her. Save yourself. Y'all be good.